back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
Williams starting with a pass here. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's taken down at the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Williams set to pass. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here. Fourth down, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
What is it? Yes.
Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
What is that?
To the air yet again, Williams. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Red, yellow, blue, black, stick, red.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cut down the field. Again. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Working quickly here.
Right, 97.
First down, Panthers.
Shoot, yellow. Ready?
It's Young to throw here on first. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Finds his back complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. We need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. 30, black shot. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Needle blue. Hut.
Again, it's Young. Pass call on the sideline by McMillan. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
Dowdle. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
It's a loss of one. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Ready, start.
Williams on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. All the left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
To number 87. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Williams on the play action. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 18 on the play. Brings up third down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying for the touchdown. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready. Edo blue. 40 black ultra.
A 2nd down throw for Young. He's got a man left. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Completed to his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
To the air yet again, Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
1st down now, ball at the 33.
That's another Panthers
Come on,
first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Blue striker.
Here's Young again. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Ready. Blue, red, yellow, grill green. Edo blue.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
Okay, right.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, red. Black 40. Green jack. 6. Mega. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Blue striker. Slice blue. Set.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get some late points and the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. Will take over inside the red zone as he goes out on the return.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set. Up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Williams to throw on first. Escapes the pocket. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Williams from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're finally able to send him out. Gave up a great game, but surprisingly, not a first down. It's 3rd down instead.
It's a gain of 22 and brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. That'll be cut by Miller. And he's taken down at the 30. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
What is up?
Working from the gun, Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Again, it's Williams. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
What is up?
To the air yet again. Williams. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on fourth down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on fourth down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here, Edo, blue, green jack, black, 90, claws red.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Red, 38. Blue striker.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Ready?
That's completed out to the right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Green, black, six, you, yellow.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Steel, black. Slide blue, rail, yellow, 6, mega. Ready.
Again, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On the double.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. There you go.
He's back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over. First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up. And that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the sideline, catch secured. Oh, he made that one look easy for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42. Williams set to pass. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Third and 2, Williams. Got his man, it's Carter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
This is Loveland working the right side. Driving across the 15-yard line. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line.
It's a gain of
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
And the Falcons first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Williams again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Now here's Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Out
off.
to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Black on white, 33, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready?
1st down, Young. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ball red, needle blue, grill green. Set, go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Tremble with the grab. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Black open. White, green jack. Use yellow. Ready?
To the air yet again. Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Ready, set.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Young again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Blue, black, 95.
Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st down, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Caleb Evans has it.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Working near his goal line. Finds his back complete. And this one does not go far.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
This is the end of the third quarter. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through to the final whistle. So from the 7, here's second and 7.
Let's go. Rail, blue, slide, blue. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. Passing downfield, working the left. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Black shot. Drill green. Smash red. Check, huh?
It's Young. The throw here on first. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
10, red, cycle, ready.
A second down throw for Young. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 14. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Williams to throw. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here he goes, third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They're knocking away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Williams to throw here. 3rd and 1. That'll get caught by Miller. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Williams again. This is a heater going deep. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Panthers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers approaching win number 7 on the year.
Here we go. Blue 32. Black, blue,
Young working from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Black,
A
red.
gain of 19.
They're going to pass it here.
And the Panther first down.
This is Liggett working the left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Down. 52 blue. Ready?
This is Dowdle on second down. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Field, black. Let's go now. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Panthers continue piling it on here in the 4th. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Williams on first down. Sends this to the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Rail. Black shot. Set. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Here he goes again. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep running away with this. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Ready to hunt.
Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
What is up? Yeah.
To the air on 3rd and long. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ready, set. Vegas.
Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. First down, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Design quarterback run here. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.